Hey, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Notice of this meeting stated date, place, and time has been disseminated as required under the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975. Copies of the agenda are also posted on the city's website and Linden TV for the public. This meeting is now called to order. At this time, I'd like to invite Abigail Armstead to come to the podium. She was going to sing the Star Spangled Banner, but she's having some issues with her beautiful voice. So she's going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance this evening. So I would ask everyone to please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Abigail. Mr. Clerk, can you please conduct a prayer?
God of the universe, look thou with favor upon these here assembled, and bestow thy guidance upon the members of the governing body in their deliberations. This we ask in thy name. Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated. In the event of an emergency, the proper method of exiting the council chambers is through the 3 doors in the rear of the room. Occupants should proceed down the staircase, out the front door, and move away from the front steps. Any member of the public wishing to speak during the public comment session at the end of the meeting, please sign in on the white sheet provided at the front of the room with your name and address. Please turn off all cell phones or place them on vibrate. If you must take a call, please leave the council chambers to do so. Okay, members of the council who were elected in the November 5th, 2024 general election have subscribed to their oaths of office prior to January 1st, 2025. But for the benefit of the public in attendance, the officials will repeat the process. Okay, the oath of office will be administered to the following elected or re-elected official. First, we'll start with Councilwoman of the 1st Ward, Lisa Ormond. Okay. Lisa will be sworn in by Mayor Derek Armstead. Holding the Bible will be her husband, Peter. Also participating are Kiera and Chase, her children, and her beloved mother, Anna Armstead.
It's big enough. I don't need my glasses. We're gonna go up front. Let's move this back. Let's start singing "We Are Family."
Yeah, what's your mother's name? Okay. Rodriguez. Okay.
No, you can sign later. Close the name.
Mayor, can you stay on the floor? We're going to have now our newly elected councilman of the Ninth Ward, Alfred Rodriguez, come forward. He will be sworn in by, again, Mayor Armstead, and holding the Bible will be Belinda Nava, and I'm going to also ask his mother to come forward, Joanna Rodriguez.
Right hand of the Bible. Left hand of the Bible, right hand. There you go. I've been doing this for 30 years. You think I know?
I know, right?
I, Alfred Rodriguez, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the government established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of the Ninth Ward Councilperson for a 3-year term commencing January 1st, 2025 and expiring December 31st, 2027, according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
Okay, well, they're returning to their seats. I just want to acknowledge some of our dignitaries we have here this evening. We have Senate President Nicholas Guattari, Assemblywoman Linda Carter, Assemblyman Jim Kennedy. From our Board of Ed, we have Brianna Armstead, Lamari Citrone. And I'd like to also welcome all of our department heads here this evening. Thank you all for coming out. Okay? Senate President, would you like to come up and say a few words?
Madam President, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to say just a few words. First of all, Happy New Year to yourself, to all the members of the council. Wish you a fine year as you've had in the past, and best wishes to the mayor and the governing body for all the fine work that you've been doing. And obviously, it's been reflected in the election results. Congratulations to Councilwoman Ormond. I said Armstead, almost mixed it. Councilman Rodriguez, and all the other people that got elected this year. Congratulations. Doing a fine job. I love this city. I know that the mayor and the council members that they do this job for the love of the job. It's certainly not for the high pay. It's probably less than minimum wage if you give all the hours that these folks put into this job. But I want to wish you continued success and my continued support from myself, as well as my running mates, Linda Carter and Jim Kennedy from Plainfield and from Rahway. We'll always be there for you, whatever we can do to assist. And I also want to announce for the members of the public, for those who don't know, our very own Joe Bodick was elevated last night to be the vice chair of the Union County Commissioner Board. Congratulations, Joe. Joe represents the very best of the city of Linden with his volunteerism and his commitment to hard work, and I know the mayor agrees with me that there isn't a finer individual for the position. So with that, I want to congratulate all the members of City Council and the mayor and wish you another great year of success. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Senate President Scutari. Okay. Mayor Armstead, I'd like to invite you to come to the seat here and do the State of the City address for us.
Good evening. Council President Yamakaitis, elected officials, family, friends, and residents of the great city of Linden. Let me begin my annual State of the City address by wishing all of you the happiest and healthiest new year. Let us strive to create more inclusive, equitable, and sustainable city in which everyone has the opportunity to thrive. My sincerest congratulations to Councilperson Lisa Ormond on her re-election and Councilman Alfred Rodriguez on his election to City Council. I look forward to continuing to move our city forward by working collaboratively with every member of our City Council. I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce two new members of our staff, Natisha Clark, who is now our business administrator, and this is her first week on the job, and I'm looking forward to working with her, and Tyra Chapman, who will be acting as our chief of staff. Natisha, would you please stand? And Tyra, would you please stand? I would also like to congratulate our Board of Education members who are re-elected. Dr. Marlene Bergheimer, who I don't think is here this evening, Lamari Cintron, and Antoinette Pino. Dr. Bergheimer, congratulations on being reassigned as the President of the Board of Education, and Malaysia Thomas, congratulations on being reassigned as the Vice President of the Board of Education. We all share in ensuring that our children receive a quality education, which represents the key to their future success and to the continued prosperity of our city. The entire city of Linden benefits tremendously by having a Board of Education that works in unison with our municipal government. Together, we work hard not only to achieve this goal, but to create a thriving community. It is my honor to begin my 11th year as your mayor. My family has been in the city of Linden for nearly 100 years. In fact, in 2027, it will be 100 years. While the role of mayor comes with an immense responsibility and challenges, it also offers a unique opportunity to serve and make a lasting positive impact on our community. Much has happened since I was sworn in as mayor in January 2015, and I'm happy to report to you today that the city of Linden is financially sound, ever expanding, and on a path to continued success. As your mayor, I have the power and responsibility to help shape the future of this city and to make decisions that directly impact the lives of our residents. Our unique approach to economic development has made Linden affordable, attracted business, created jobs, supported local economies, and stabilized taxes. We've had the fortune to lower taxes numerous times and would like to continue doing so. And I know that we can. We've created a solid tax base, both residential and commercial. When I first took office, a large part of our industrial base had vanished. As a city, we had to reinvent ourselves economically, a task that seemed virtually insurmountable. So we embarked on an aggressive campaign of redevelopment that helped us stabilize taxes. Here are just some of our accomplishments. However, before I begin to list our accomplishments, I'd like to give a special thanks to our planner, Paul Rickey, and our LEDC director, Alex Laspinosa. In Linden, we have a record of over 24,000 plus Linden residents who have secured jobs in this town. Our unemployment rate continues to be below the national average. Our Linden First program continues to assist in securing employment for all Linden residents. Our downtown area has a very low vacancy rate and continues to employ hundreds of residents. Fresh Realm, once known as Blue Apron, employs thousands of workers, many of them who are Linden residents. The Super Walmart, located at our Legacy Square shopping center, employs hundreds of employees, most of which come from Linden. Also, our Legacy Square development is close to 90% occupied. The list of tenants include in our Legacy Square development are as follows: AFC Urgent Care, Aspen Dental, Super Walmart, Taco Bell, Starbucks, Panera Bread, Chick-fil-A, Wawa, Foot Locker, Panda Express, Tropical Smoothie Cafe, Wingstop, Kids Empire, LA Fitness, and Blue Sunday, along with other establishments. Some are now referring to us as Linden's Food Mart on the highway. We will soon be welcoming Holiday Inn Express, Dave's Hot Chicken, Duck Donuts, and Blaze Pizza. The Renaissance continues here in Linden. Linden has also become a leader in renewable energy. Some of our green projects are Aries Clean Energy. This biosolid gasification facility, which is the first in New Jersey, converts sewage into a valuable biofly ash used in the manufacturing of concrete. This renewable project, when completed and fully operational, will generate $440,000 annual for Linden, with $40,000 being used to train Linden High School students in wastewater treatment and gasification technologies. And we've been waiting for this project to go online for quite some time now, and we're right at the finish line. On April 16th, 2024, RNG Energy broke ground on a $400 million facility. This facility will convert food waste into natural gas for heat and power and produce an agricultural byproduct. This development will reduce greenhouse gas emissions and will also create hundreds of construction and permanent jobs. The revenue to the city from this project will be well over $1 million annually when they're up and running. As you can see, with these 3 green projects alone, the city will receive close to $2 million per year while saving the city the maintenance and engineering fees at the landfill. I'm proud of our efforts to reduce the carbon footprint and to make Linden a green city. Here are some projects that have been completed and are close to completion. City Village is a site which was vacant for almost 40 years and will bring us $12 million to our city coffers over the next 30 years. Meridian's Lifestyle 2 is another key component to our transit village. This project will bring approximately $16 million to the city's coffers. Meridian 1001, the former United Lacquer property, which was another abandoned site, is projected to provide an additional $30 million in municipal tax revenue over 30 years and will soon be completed. The Linden Station Apartments, a project on the old JTG scaffolding site, will add approximately $25 million to our tax base over the next 30 years. Wood Springs Suites Hotel and CubeSmart, located on East Linden Avenue, is fully operational, and the city will receive approximately $13 million over the next 30 years, where we would only have received $1 million over 30 years had it not been developed. Advanced Greek is located at the Linden Logistics Center warehousing district in Trimley Point. Approximately 3.5 million square feet has been completed, with another 1 million to go. Lastly, the FedEx, located on 2025 Brunswick Avenue, a newly constructed warehouse of 500,000 square feet, has replaced a number of antiquated structures that weren't generating revenue. I'm happy to report that this development has been completed and the city has begun receiving revenues. There are close to 8 million square feet of warehousing that has been constructed under this administration. Recently, the government has mandated that cities like Linden address the affordable housing issues. Affordable housing has been a growing challenge with increased demands of population growth, stagnant wages, and economic inequality. I currently have a team working on this project. Addressing this complex issue requires a multi-pronged approach that involves government action, private sector involvement, and community engagement. The City of Linden is up for the challenge. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the city's workforce, all who work hard to make Linden a successful town and a great place to live. I'm incredibly grateful for each of you and the contributions you make every day. Beyond development, our focus lies on fostering growth in the community in Linden. This administration is committed, and it will continue to be committed to bringing residents together through events that build unity. We thank our volunteers, including the Mayor's Youth Commission, the Linden Cultural and Heritage Committee, and the Special Improvement District, who work tirelessly to make events like Kids to Park Day, Unity Day, cultural festivals, back-to-school events, Breakfast with Santa, and Christmas tree lighting ceremonies a reality. A special thanks goes out to Sandy Jackson for her efforts. Anything that goes on in this city, you can trust and believe that Sandy Jackson and her husband, who volunteers, Michael Jackson, will be there giving not 100%, but 200%. Before concluding, I must acknowledge my family. To my mother, my father, who's always in my thoughts, my siblings, your unwavering love and belief in me through all of life's challenges have shown me that anything is possible. To my wife, Danny, who runs all my campaigns, designs all my literature, and puts up with me. How she does it is beyond me. And my children, Erica, Brianna, Ashton, Ryan, and Abigail, thank you for your continued support. Your patience and understanding mean the world to me. I'm incredibly proud and fortunate to have you all in my life. I love you all dearly. Lastly but not least, I'd like to thank two individuals, Jerry Bishop and Rebecca Titoli, for their diligence in helping to make Linden the great city that it is. You both have played a critical part in the success of this administration, and you will be missed. They're both retiring at the end of this month. In closing, let's continue to celebrate Linden's diversity, a community rich in backgrounds, languages, and faiths. Let's continue to extend a warm welcome to those who are seeking a better life here, because they'll find it here. And let me tell you all, may God bless you. May God bless this great city of Linden, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you all for your continued support, and good night.
Thank you, Mayor Armstead. Okay, at this time, I'm going to call upon our city clerk to present the certificates of election from the county clerk, Joanne Rajapi.
On behalf of our county clerk, who couldn't be here this evening, she has certificates of election for Mrs. Norman and for Mr. Rodriguez, marking this occasion as they're being sworn in for their seats on the city council.
Okay, Mayor Armstead, I'd like to also ask you to do a presentation from
Yes.
our Congresswoman.
We have certificate of special congressional recognition to the Honorable Councilwoman Lisa Orman. It reads, in recognition of your reelection as a member of the Linden City Council, thank you for your continued commitment to servicing the residents of Linden and your community, and it's signed by Monica McIver. She's a member of Congress, our new member of Congress. And we have one also for Alfred Rodriguez, and again, it reads, to the Honorable Councilman Alfred Rodriguez, in recognition of your election as a member of the City of Linden Council, thank you for your commitment to serving the residents of your community, and again, signed by LaMonica McIver, member of Congress.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay, Mr. Clerk, can we please call the roll?
Mrs. Ormond.
Here.
Javik.
Here.
Caldwell.
Present.
Mohammed.
Here.
Rivas.
Present.
Strano.
Here.
Armstead.
Here.
Rodriguez.
Here.
Hudak.
Here.
Mrs. Yemakaitis.
Here. Okay, we'll now move on to presentations and public comment from members of the public, not to exceed 3 minutes. I'd like to first call up Thomas Yamakaitis. You please turn the dice around. Go ahead. Please
I have to
state
say
your
my name and
address for the
address.
record.
Thomas Yamakaitis, 921 McGilvery Place, Linden, New Jersey. Happy New Year, everyone. Let me introduce myself first. I am the president of the Linden City Democratic Club, and I would just like to congratulate our re-elected and newly elected candidate. And thank you. First, I'll start with Lisa. First, the councilwoman of the First Ward. Thank you for being a strong member of the team and always working with the mayor and the rest of the team. I know you will help our new our new elected official join the team. Alfred, welcome, and yeah, Happy New Year. And I just want to give a small token of the club's appreciation on behalf of the club. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, Danny Orling. You can come up.
Hello everyone. Happy New Year. You all look great today. I just want to take this thank you. I love the glasses. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate Councilwoman Ormond. This was a tough race. I think it was the first time we had a strong presidential election in which we had a very popular president running. Well, he wasn't a president, he was the former president. But it was really exciting, it was challenging, and I want to congratulate you. And Alfred, congratulations. I know this was not easy. I know, unfortunately, it got very ugly, and a lot of things were said. But I would like to congratulate you for maintaining your dignity, and you remain positive at all time. And I kept telling you, just be positive. I know it was very difficult, when the negative things were being said, but you stayed positive and you stayed the course. And I think at the end of the day, the residents of the Ninth Ward realized that we want positivity in Linden. We want unity in Linden. And congratulations.
Thank you, Danny. Okay, we'll now move on to comments. First, can we have a motion to close the public comment portion of the meeting?
Council President, I make a motion to close the public portion of the meeting and ask for a second, please.
Second.
Mrs. Ormond.
Yes.
Javik.
Yes.
Caldwell.
Yes.
Mohammed. Rivas. Strano.
Yes.
Armstead.
Yes.
Rodriguez.
Yes.
Hudak.
Yes.
Mrs. Yemakaitis.
Yes. We'll now move on to comments from members of the council. I'm going to call upon our newly re-elected councilwoman from the First Ward first, Councilwoman Lisa Ormond.
Thank you, Council President. First of all, I'd like to just wish everyone in the First Ward a Happy New Year. It was a wonderful holiday season because for the first time in such a long time, we had 3 celebrations that ran together, Kwanzaa, Christmas, and Hanukkah, which is truly the feeling that I have when it comes to the community that I'm serving. I have always referred to the First Ward as my family, my extended family, and I've had the pleasure to serve you for the last 9 years, and I thank you one and all for allowing me to have 3 more years to be your public servant. With the political climate that we had this year, it made it even sweeter because I did have an opponent this year, probably for the first time, who stayed on my heels. But it made it even sweeter because there were so many people that came out, regardless of their party affiliation, and said, Lisa, we believe you are the person for the job. So I thank you, my Republican friends, as well as my Democrat friends, for believing in me and allowing me once again to serve you for the next 3 years. But it's not without other people that were behind me that really made this all possible. So first of all, I'm going to say thank you to the man who married me 30 years ago. No, everybody, his name is not Mr. Armstead. It is Mr. Orman. So when everyone says Lisa Armstead, I still do answer, but I was so proud and more than glad to take his name and to be his wife. Without him believing in me and allowing me to do this, I would not do it. And we actually had, a time where he was like, nope, you're going to be done. And then finally he was like, Lisa, just go and do it, because I was doing so much anyway. So I want to thank you with all my heart because you allow me to do what makes me smile and what I like to do, and I can't do it without you. To my kids, that Kira, girl, I have to tell everyone that there were many times that we had clean towels and clean underwear while I was out politicking because my daughter made sure that she took care of so many things when I was out. She learned how to cook to make sure that Daddy and her brother had a meal. So I thank you, sweetheart, for doing that because you are great and Mommy loves you for it. To my siblings, you're always there for me in a pinch, unconditionally. Can you do this? Can you do that? I have a meeting, and you're always there for me. And I just, like I said, Daddy taught us that we are more than just a family. We are Armstead strong. To my mother, who's 90 years old, thank you, Mom, for everything, for making me who I am, for giving me a love of books and reading, for making me always want to do the right thing. And like I said, this lady's 90 years old, and she's probably the only person that I'm scared of, still to this day. But last but not least, the person that I really want to say thank you to is the man that everybody else knows as the mayor, and I just know him as he's my brother. When we were growing up, I knew there was always going to be one person that would fight a girl if they bothered me. He would make sure that I was always taken care of, protected, and just, he couldn't have been a better big brother. So when it came time for politics, he believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. So I thank you for pushing me that little extra bit when I said, no, I'm not quite sure. And you were like, I'm sure, even if you're not. You were sure, Derek, and I appreciate that. Because you remind me of Daddy in that aspect. When we didn't believe in ourselves, we always had somebody to say that we could do it. And the word can't was never allowed to be part of our vocabulary. So my wish for the next 3 years is to continue to make not only you proud, Mayor, but to make my family proud, to make the ward proud, to let them know that I'm going to depend on them, to make sure that we continue to strive for what I believe in and what the ward believes in, and that's unity within our community. May the Jewish, the Muslim, the Christian community bind together, look out for one another, and continue to make the First Ward what I call a friendly and family-focused community. Thank you again, everyone. And like I said, I promise to do whatever I can to continue to serve you with the best of my ability. Thank you.
Councilman Alfred Rodriguez.
Thank you, Council President. Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year's. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to the 9th Ward residents for your support. Your commitment to our community makes Linden a better place for everyone. I especially want to thank my partner, Melinda Nava, for her unwavering support. I couldn't have done this without her. I also owe a deep thanks to my parents, who are the reason I am here today. Thank you, Mom. Additionally, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to Mayor Derek Armstead, Council President Michelle Yamkaitis, and my fellow council members. Your leaderships and dedication to our community inspired me, and I look forward to collaborating with each one of you as we work together to keep making our city great. Thank you once again for your support, and with that, Council President, I conclude my report.
Thank you, Councilman. Okay, Councilman Javik.
Yes, Council President. I would just like to congratulate our re-elected and newly elected officials, and I look forward to working with you in the coming year. And I want to wish everyone in the city of Linden a healthy and happy and prosperous 2025. I will save my ward report for our regular January meeting.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Councilman.
President.
Councilwoman Caldwell.
Thank you, Council President. Happy New Year, everyone. I want to congratulate Lisa Orman on her reelection. She has been a mentor to me, and I wouldn't be as successful as I've been without her leadership, so I just wish you well. And congratulations, Alfred Rodriguez, Councilman Rodriguez. I wish you the best, and if you need to reach out to me, you know my number. You can call me or text me, and I will help you out. That's for team. There's no I in team. And I just want to say something brief. For the 3rd Ward, we have a community meeting on March 25th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. at the Linden Public Library, 31 East Henry Street, in the Columbia Room on the 3rd floor. And that concludes my report. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilman Alfred Muhammad.
Good evening. Congratulations to Lisa Orman, Councilwoman of the 1st Ward, and congratulations to Alfred Rodriguez. I love to hear the sound of Alfred again. Well, if you study the history of Alfred, he was the king that united the Saxons and the Anglos. So we're going to organize. We are going to serve not as a king, but certainly as a unifying force for this great city behind our great mayor and our council president. And to each and every one of you, the citizens of the city of Linden, 50 years ago, if you had told me I would be in Linden, I would say, I got a bridge for you to sell. And then I would ask you, where is it? And then I found that they said, leave it to Linden. And I did second that motion, the greatest city on the planet Earth. God bless each and every one of you in Linden, and God bless the governing body. Thank you. Happy New Year's, and a prosperous New Year's to enjoy.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Rivas.
Thank you, Madam President. Good morning, good evening, citizens of Linden. First and foremost, I would like to extend my greatest wishes for a 2025 prosperous, healthy, and happy New Year. I'd like to always continue to praise the job of all of the city workers, and for all of them, our gratitude for everything that they do to keep this city of Linden moving forward. I also want to congratulate the reelection of our councilwoman of the 1st Ward, Lisa Orman, and of our councilman of 9th Ward, Alfred Rodriguez. I will be more than happy and always ready and happy, available to help in the case of any of you need of my assistance. I would like to say Linden is a great city. Linden is a city that continues to thrive, and we need to keep moving it forward. I would like to thank our mayor. I would like to thank everyone in the governing body for everything that we're doing in order to do so. For all of you who knows that hard work that we do not ever hesitate to reach out. That will complete my report, Madam President. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Councilman Rivas. Councilman Strano.
Thank you, Council President. I'd like to echo those comments from my colleagues. First, I'd like to congratulate Councilwoman Lisa Orman on her reelection, and also Councilman Alfred Rodriguez on being elected, and I look forward to working with you in the next year. I know we always have a lot of work to do, and public doesn't get to see it, but we do the work that keeps the city moving forward. We have great staff. We have great employees in this city. And believe me, the city would be a much different place if it wasn't for their efforts and what they accomplish for us. They make us look good. And I want to thank them. Thank the mayor for his guidance. Thank the council president for keeping us wrapped together, because it's not an easy job either. And I just want to wish everybody a happy new year, and look forward to 2025. It's going to be an interesting year with the governor's race coming up. So, and I think a couple of us are up too as well. And thank you for letting me make my comments.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Armstead.
Yes, thank you, Council President. First, I'd like to say to everybody, Happy New Year, and I hope you all have a prosperous 2025. I'm going to start off with congratulating my sister, Lisa Orman. Very proud of you. And I just know that right now that my father is looking down on us. He's got to be proud. He's got 3 children, not one, but he has 3 children on his board. And I saw the work that has been done. I saw the selflessness, the hard work and the hard grind, and that's what it takes to be a good council person. So I am definitely trying to follow in the footsteps of you and my brother and the other council people. I see a lot of good things done here, and I am really glad to see it. To my friend Alfred, my new friend Alfred, I am really proud of how you just pushed on. And I know about the negative comments because I dealt with them myself. You are going to do fine. I just had to learn that you have to have tough skin, and people are going to say good things about you, and people are going to say bad things about you. As long as you know who you are, and you keep to the grind, and you do for the people, you will be all right. Congratulations. That's what I have for today.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilwoman Hudak.
Thank you. Congratulations to our own Mr. Bodak on becoming the Vice Chairman of the Board of Commissioners, and to Councilwoman Orman and Councilman Rodriguez on their reelection. And thank you to everyone who went out to vote in this recent election cycle. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Okay, I too would like to also echo the comments from the dais. Congratulate my colleague in the First Ward, Councilwoman Orman, who is also my partner in crime. They call us Thelma and Louise together, so I look forward to working with you again. Councilman Rodriguez, anything you need, you know I'm a phone call away. I'd like to also remind everyone, this year is our 100th anniversary of the city of Linden becoming incorporated, so we look forward to many events coming up this year. We're going to be having a surprise very soon for the council, something we're putting together, so stay tuned for that. I'd like to also say to the council members, thank you for everything that you do. As Councilman Strato said, it's keep us all together. We go in that caucus room, we have questions that we need answered, but that's what it's all about. That's the time. No question is a wrong question. That's how we educate each other. So thank you. Keep asking the questions. I look forward to working with all of you. You make the mayor's job and my job easy with all you do. So we thank you. And I wish everyone in the city of Linden a happy new year. We look forward to working with everyone. Please, if you need anything, reach out to the mayor, myself, or any of the council members. Okay, Mayor, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I thought my speech covered everything.
Okay.
I did? Okay, good enough.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay. Council at this time needs to elect a president of council pro tempore. Are there any nominations?
Yes, I'd like to nominate Councilman Ralph Strano and ask for a second.
Second?
Okay.
Should I accept the nomination?
Okay, would you like to?
I accept
I
the
was going to give you a
nomination.
choice, but. Okay. Can we have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Orman?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Caldwell? Mohammed? Rivas? Strano?
Abstain.
Armstead?
Yes.
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Hudak?
Yes.
Mrs. Yemakaitis?
Yes. I'd like to call upon our city clerk to swear in our president of council pro tempore, Ralph Strano. Would Mary Beth Strano would also like to come up?
I
I, Ralph Strano,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially, and justly
and justly
perform the duties of the office of Council Pro Tem.
Okay, you done?
Okay.
And justly perform the duties of the office as Council Pro Tem
According to the best of my ability.
for,
No.
okay, according to the best of my ability,
So help me God.
so help me God.
He's always trying to add in more words. Congratulations, Councilman Strato. Thank you. Mayor Armstead?
Yes, now I have a comment. I'd like to congratulate my good friend, Councilman Ralph Strano, on becoming Council Pro Tem, Council President Pro Tem. And just to give everybody a little history, what the Council President Pro Tem is, he becomes the acting mayor. If I'm not around, he can sign bills. If I should become incapacitated, he becomes the acting mayor. But it has always gone to, and one of the things we've managed to accomplish here is giving it to the most senior council member, not the most senior citizen council member, but the most senior, the guy who served the longest. And it's kind of like kept the peace amongst people for vying for the position, because they know that if he decides that he doesn't want it, well, the next person in seniority will get it. And that's not no law or rule that says we have to do it that way, but we just do it that way, and it seems to work well for this administration. But Ralph deserves it. Ralph's not only a council colleague, we came on council right about the same time. It seems like yesterday when his first meeting occurred. He's not only a good councilman, he's a good father. He's actually the godfather for one of my sons, Ashton. We're fishing buddies. I'm just trying to think all the things he's done. Oh, he repaired my boiler one time. I had a boiler that went crazy. Ralph came over, straightened it out. He repairs. I got a car problem, call Ralph.
Jack of all trades.
Any kind of problem we have, call Ralph. You know what I mean? He's like the E-man, the everything man. So he's just a great guy, a great friend, and I'm happy that he's the Council President Pro Tem. And I know in my absence that he'll be able to sign those bills and get everything done right. Congratulations again, sir.
Thank you, Mayor.
All right.
So can I say a few words?
Sure.
So I'd like to thank my colleagues for their vote of confidence, number one. That's like saying that, there's some respect for my voice of reasoning. My wife would argue with that. But the things the mayor said, are nice things that he said, but we're just, we were struggling individuals when we were younger and we first got on board. We got our beatings on a regular basis, and we survived. The mayor survived a lot better than I did. They came after me and they got me. They didn't get him, and it's just it's an honor for me to be in this position. I don't take it lightly. I take it serious, and I'll try to do my best. If it comes down to me having to sign something, I'll see if I can, forge your name really good, and we'll take it from there. But I just want to say thank you to everybody for that. I'd say it is an honor, and I do appreciate, and I appreciate everybody on this council. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Okay, we have a few resolutions this evening. We have resolutions 2024-1 through 2024-17. Can I have a motion, please?
Council President, I'd like to make a motion that we adopt resolutions 2025-1 to 2025-17 and ask for a second, please.
Second.
Mrs. Armand?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Caldwell? Yes. Mohammed? Yes. Rivas?
Yes.
Strano?
Yes.
Armstead?
Yes.
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Hudak?
Yes.
Mrs. Yamamoto?
Yes. Okay, we have no ordinances on first reading this evening. So at this time, I'd like to give out our council assignments for our committees. Can you pass these down? Okay. Okay, those are the committee assignments for our members of the governing body. So if you have any questions, please call me, okay? I'd like to also take this opportunity to announce that following this meeting, guests and friends are invited by Mayor Armstead, Council President Michelle Yamakaitis, and the Linden City Democratic Club to attend a reception with light refreshments and snacks at the JTG Center located around the corner from City Hall at 10 Helen Street. Okay, so again, we invite everybody there after this meeting. Our next council meeting will be as follows. Council conference meeting prior to the council meeting, Tuesday, January 21st at 5 p.m. in the council conference room, City Hall. Council meeting Tuesday, January 21st at 7 p.m. in the council chambers. There will be no council conference meeting on Monday, January 20th, as it is the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. Can we have a motion to adjourn, please?
Point of order, Council President?
Yes.
Could I just make one more comment? I'd like to also congratulate my good friend, our city clerk, Joe Bodick, on being elected as the vice chair of the County of Union Commissioners Board. And without, just mention that, you know, in my little statement, that without his help and the mayor's help, I surely wouldn't be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, can we have a motion to adjourn, please?
Council President, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn and ask for a second, please.
Mrs. Ormond?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Caldwell? Mohammed? Rivas? Strano?
Yes.
Armstead?
Yes.
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Hudak?
Yes.
Mrs. Yamakaitis?
Yes. Okay, please join us, everyone, at JTG Center. Thank you.